Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Welcome back to yet another episode. If this is your first time, I am Luis Urbieta from Luis el Apóstol Feliz. And today I'm going to be doing a 1 month update on my Doc Martin 2976 Chelsea boots. And today I'm going to talk about, what I've experienced what I've experienced during my 1 month. Now, note, if I do have to nitpick, there will be a part where I have to nitpick because no boot is perfect. So let's talk about the positives first. And y'all, it's gonna be quick. I like the fact that love the gloss black, love the gloss black right there, and love the yellow stitching. None of the yellow stitching has come out. When I took them to church last weekend, not this past weekend, but the other past weekend, they caught everybody off guard because a lot of my church brothers and sisters say that they look good on me, that they are really versatile, And I like the fact that, I also like the fact that this stitching detail hasn't come off. And that's a sign of quality. I also like the fact that this PVC sole hasn't come off. Because a lot of people say that, with these Doc Martin Chelsea boots, especially the 2900 series Chelsea boots, these, they don't have the best quality, but, I don't give a fulano about it because they're Chelsea boots. They're meant to wear. They're not meant to be kept on display or in a museum. And that's what I like. One thing that I absolutely do not like right here, obviously here, there is a little bit of a scratch right there or creasing. But, obviously these are supposed to be versatile. Like I said, they're not meant to be in a museum, on display in a museum. And so they're meant to wear, And so the same goes with this one. I like the fact that you do get a little bit of color shift right here. I don't know what that little, there's a little bit of a mark right there. And so if you put shoe trees, if you guys put shoe trees, then it would be better. And you do have just a little bit of creasing there. No scratches, no rough spots. Well, no. But no rough spots there. And you don't see that mark right there. So that's nice. And you don't have the same mark. You don't have like a little mark right there, which is how a Chelsea boot should look like. And you do have here I like the fact that this pull tab is in really nice shape. You know, and like I've said here, no marks there. Just, well, you just have a little bit of a mark right there. You do have just a little bit of a mark right there. A little scratch, just showing you guys everything about these boots. Because, there's no such thing as a perfect boot. But, again, I got these boots yesterday. Yesterday was turned 1 month of owning these Chelsea boots. So what do I think about, in conclusion, what do I think about these Doc Marten 2976 Chelsea boots? They are versatile. When you feast your eyes on these boots, these are gonna turn heads. Now, yes, they're not perfect. They do have a little bit of marks and, some little bit of some scratches, but, that's how you know that you are wearing something that isn't meant to be a display piece in a museum. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful. Make sure you guys comment, like, share, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell so that any video that I upload for y'all, it makes me happy. So, thank you for 815 subscribers. My prayer goes out to all of you guys. And until next time, Luis el Apóstol Feliz.